Welcome back to Vital Signs. We are here and going to shift gears to all things health and wellness with our longevity and peak human performance expert, Lisa Brooking. Welcome back to the studio, Lisa.
Thanks, Jen.
Okay, Lisa, we've talked about this a little bit before, but tell me, what is Rejuvenation Olympics?
Yes, the Rejuvenation Olympics. Well, we want to see if people are really turning back that clock. And so at Health Code Medical, we do a test that compares your chronological age with your biological age. And there's a leaderboard for people around the world that do this test, and whoever is making the most significant gains leads the leaderboard.
Meaning the most significant gains in decreasing their age.
That's correct. It's like golf. You want the lowest score.
Oh, okay. And so during the break, we were talking, and you were sharing with me that one of the people who works with you is actually the leader in this race against time.
Yes, we are so thrilled. So one of our clients, she is leading the leaderboard, and so a female, a busy mom, and so we're just so thrilled that she's been able to turn back the clock, and hopefully is encouragement that we all can do it.
Yeah, I hear that, because who isn't busy when they're a mom? So this isn't somebody who's spending their entire life around health and wellness. This is somebody who's got a lot of things going on in life, and they still are managing to turn back the clock and on time and truly be vibrantly beautiful from within.
That's correct. And really, we believe it's because she's on a targeted plan. And so it's a truly personalized approach to her health and wellness journey. And she is a member of Health Code Medical, and that's exactly what we do, is we're providing that personalized plan. We're checking in to see if it's working, if we need to pivot, because as you know, as a busy mom, sometimes we have to pivot. Life goes in directions we don't expect. And so we keep her on course, and we're just so thrilled with her achievement.
And so to back this up a little bit, what goes into turning back the clock so that we can win this epigenetic battle?
Well, turning back the clock, really that looks like healing from within. So it's saying, how healthy are your cells? And so if you want healthy cells, you need to fuel your cells with great nutrients and nutrient-packed foods, and you need to have low stress, movement is medicine, and really ensure that you're getting enough sleep. And so she is very well dialed into a great process and a good plan, and she very much embodies that. And so because of that, her cells have rejuvenated, and that's what we all hope for. Not just a healthy skin on the outside, but we want to be healthy on the inside. And that's what this test shows, how healthy and youthful we are on the inside.
Hold on. I just want to turn this back just a little bit, because you said something that does not compute for me. You said this is a busy mom. So I immediately think about sleepless nights, about no boundaries, about high stress, worrying about the kids. Like, how is this possible in that lifestyle to be getting the sleep that you need, eating the foods that you need, getting your movement in, and lowering your stress? Like, what is the secret?
Come on, women, we know how to multitask, and we're all about packing as much in as possible. And so it's not necessarily the quantity of sleep, it's the quality of sleep. And so she has proper measures in place to ensure that those hours or few hours that she does sleep is good quality sleep. And she's embedding movement as medicine. She has food ready on the go so that she's grabbing those healthy snacks, so she's not grabbing calories, she's grabbing nutrients. And that's ultimately what's fueling her body, and we're just so proud of her, as well as we have many other clients on that top 10 leaderboard.
So let's shift and let's talk about the entrepreneur or the executive who's running a hugely successful company, and we're working 16-hour days. Sometimes, I mean, that's a reality. You're a CEO, you know. Sometimes there's 16 and 18-hour days that happen. Sometimes we're hopping on an airport, into an airport, in an airplane. There's a delay. We have to eat the airplane food. Oh my goodness. You know, I can't stand when I have to do that, because, you know, we talked about bloat and all the other things. When we eat poorly, that's exactly what happens to me if I have to eat on the run. But like, let's talk about that lifestyle. How do we, when we're traveling, maybe there's delays, maybe we don't get home in a time and we're off of our schedule because we're busy individuals. How do we dial in our selves so that we could theoretically get on that leaderboard?
Well, those that come to Health Code Medical are not just moms. They are very busy executives. They run extraordinary large companies, small companies, complex companies, and so they need their brain sharp, they need their body moving, and they need to make good decisions on the fly. And so in order to do that, they need to have health on their side. And so again, it all comes down to a targeted plan. What fuels them may be different than what fuels you. And so it's finding the foods that's going to give you the most bang for your buck. And it's going to be able to be mindful that if you were delayed for a flight, you had to eat airport food, that's a one-off. It's not a regular thing. And so we want to see broad strokes, like what is the trends? Most of the time you eat healthy, the odd time you don't. It's not a sacrifice of all good, yummy food.
So we can still have ice cream.
Yes, of course. Or that hamburger or that glass of wine. It's really just everything in moderation and just being mindful about that. And once you embrace that I want to live to, like you want health span and lifespan. So if you want to live to 100, you don't want your health dropping off at 50. You want your health and your lifespan to be at the same mark. And so in order for it to be at the same benchmark, you need to start embodying these daily principles, which are so simple. It's not a lot of work. It's a mindset. It's a choice. You'll be surprised how many people want to follow you.
And you know, something that you said, and I just want to highlight this because you said it takes having a strategic plan. Mm-hmm. In business, I need a strategic plan in order to manage my time. I need a strategic plan in order to manage my family life because I travel a lot, I do a lot of things. And so what it starts with is having the plan in place that works for you as an individual, whether you're a stay-at-home mom, whether you're a busy executive, or anything in between, an elite athlete, any of those things. And so at Health Code Canada, you guys Health Code Medical, you guys help with that. What is like a sneak peek under the hood? What is something that we can expect to come out of our plan? What does that look like?
Mm-hmm. Well, we're certainly doing a deep dive. So in order for us to be able to hit the road running, to see the changes that you want to see right away, we need to have a really comprehensive medical, and we need to really deep dive into your health. So you come to see us, we do that deep dive, which is completely personalized into what's important to you. And so with that, we're able to do the deep dive, and then because we're using functional medicine that gets to the root cause, we do testing that gets to the cellular level, we're able to see your unique self. And with that, we can make good decisions. And just like you said, a strategic plan. And so what is your short, long-term goals? And let's see that you deliver them, and for it to be sustainable over time. That's what's so important, is we don't want to be a one-hit wonder. We're here for you across a lifespan. And we're here for you and your family across a lifespan. And our members have certainly seen value in that, and we appreciate that they come back year after year.
That's fantastic. And so for those who are viewing or those who are listening and they'd like to learn more about how they can win and turn back time on the inside as well as be radiantly glowing on the exterior, how can they get in touch with you?
Yes, on our website, healthcode.ca, or we're also on social media, Instagram, Health Code Medical.
And so, Lisa, if we are listening to this and we're like, okay, I'm hearing this, I know that I look older than I should, my body is older than it feels older than it should at this point in time, what is the one step I can take today towards making that healthy choice?
Well, I would say come as you are, come to Health Code Medical. We would be delighted to help uncover your unique self and then really help you with that path forward so that you can live life on your terms. That's what we're trying to do.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for your expertise. I really appreciate everything that you have brought. Thanks for being here.
Thanks, Jen.
And you, yes, you, unfortunately, all good things come to an end, including this show. But the good news is we'll be here same time, same station next week. But until then, take your action step, live your healthy life, take control over your health, and make that one move. Call Lisa, make that one choice that's going to move you towards a healthier, more peak performing life. And we'll see you next time.
This has been a Now Media Networks feature presentation. All rights reserved.